Hi everyone, thank you for joining me today in this discussion. My name is Alice and I'm going to discuss how a good speaker is a good leader. Most of you are saying, good speakers are not good leaders. How comes a good speaker needs to be a good leader? Or how comes a leader needs to be a good speaker? Because we know some good leaders are not good speakers. So today I'm going to change your mind about it. A good speaker is a good leader. There are many reasons why a good speaker is a good leader. First and foremost, a good leader is a good speaker because a good speaker is a good communicator. A good speaker is a good communicator because he is able to communicate his message. He's able to convey his message. He is able to formulate a complex idea and communicate it in a simplest way so that his audience can understand it. Imagine a CEO or a leader in a board meeting and he has this complex idea or even a message, but a CEO is not able to present it because he's not a great speaker. How could that be? It ought to be a chaos for sure. But today, a good speaker is a good leader because he is able to convey his message. He is able to formulate a thought and articulate it in a way that all the audience can understand it in a simplest way, in a simplest language, so that all the audience can understand it. A good speaker is a good leader because he's able to communicate his message. He is able to communicate his message so that he can change. He can be for a change. So one needs to be a good speaker in order to be a good leader. Secondly, a good speaker is a great influencer. Like he is able to influence others because he is able to convey his message. He is able to inspire. He is able to win the heart and minds of the people he is talking to. And when you win those, you win their heart, you win their mind, then you can be able to influence them. After influence them, what is next? You inspire actions because the idea that you are trying to convey has been captured in the minds and the hearts. What's next is to inspire actions because you have been able to influence them. Therefore, a good speaker is someone who is influential, and a leader needs to be influential in order to inspire actions. All the leaders go and campaign and be voted so that they can change something that was not good. And when someone needs can only be able to change something if he is influential. A good leader needs to be a good speaker to be influential, to be able to influence his followers, his audience, his team members, so that they can inspire actions and change. We all vote for the leaders so that there could be a change in our environment, in our society. What could a leader who is not able to influence people so that they can make a change, so that they can be some actions, what does that leader have to do? Needs to do. He needs to be a great speaker in order to influence his audience, his followers, his team members, so that he can inspire actions and take actions, be there for a change. Therefore, a good leader needs to be a good speaker so that his vision can become a reality. The mission and vision that a leader has needs to be reality when and only when a leader is influential. And a leader can be influential if he is a good speaker. Furthermore, a good speaker is also a good leader because communication isn't about just speaking. It's also about listening. A good leader needs to be a good listener. How so? A good listener is someone who is able to understand you, who is able to understand the concerns of his audience, of his followers, of his team members. A good leader needs to is a one who values the opinions and perspectives of others. No one leads by himself, or no one leads just because no one leads him or herself. Someone leads others. We don't need authoritarian leaders. We need transformation leaders. Someone who is able to value the opinions and perspectives of others so that there could be a change which is, universal. Not just a change because I want it to, because maybe I'm a leader, I want this, I need this. Nothing. No opinions, no other things. No, that's not a good leader. A good leader is a good speaker because he able to understand his followers, his audience, and values their opinions. Make them in make them while making sound decision. He uses them when making decision. He is someone who is able to value to be able to convince his followers. Being an active listener enable and establish trust and collaboration with your followers, with your team members, with your audience, because you have valued their opinions, you have valued their perspective, and you have considered it while making sound decisions. And you need to be sound also. Therefore, one needs to be a good leader to be able to communicate. A good leader is someone who is able to communicate, to influence, and to listen, to value the opinions of your followers, of your audience. Therefore, one needs to be a good speaker in order to be a good leader, to be an influential leader, a leader who can influence, a leader who can persuade, a leader who can convince others. Is the one who also a great speaker. Therefore, ladies and gentlemen, today let's be great speakers that are great leaders, leaders that are for change, leaders that inspire actions. And to do all that, we need to be great speakers who are able to communicate, great speakers who are able to convince, to persuade, to convey our message. Someone cannot be a leader who is not able to convey his mission and vision. Who can elect that leader who is not even able to convey his mission and vision to the audience? One needs to be a great leader, a great speaker to be a great leader. Thank you for joining me.